welcome to This Day. Today is Thursday and it's May 21st. Let me tell you who's going to be on our show today. We have the third meeting update with Annie McCary. And then we also have the Media and Communications Committee meeting update, and that is going to be by Annette Sewell. Let's go ahead and give you our regular resources that we've been giving to you for the last 8 weeks, so you have them in front of you. Is the cdc.gov. We have ochhealthinfo.com, usa.gov/coronavirus. And the last one's actually very interesting because you can find out all about Governor Newsom's information about reopening California. Or you could always go to our websites, which is Laguna Woods Village Alerts.com, or you could email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com, or go to our recorded hotline at 949-268-2019. And let's take a look at our weather. It's looking lovely today. Very nice, in fact. We don't have any clouds in the sky, and we've got a very beautiful picture there. And that's going to be coming up because it's Memorial Day this weekend and Monday. So we've got weather here, 79, 59 sunny for today. Tomorrow's looking nice, 76, 60. Saturday, we have some clouds, just high clouds and sunshine. And then Sunday, a little partly cloudy, 76, 60. And then Monday, we're going to get a little warmer, 80, 62. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our sunrise and sunset and that picture of somebody doing their job with their little mask there and their little doggy. Sunrise was at 5:46 this morning, and your sunset is going to be at 7:49. And this picture was sent to us by Mark Rabinowitz. Thank you very much, Mark. And I'm sure hopefully most of you will have some pictures this weekend from your fabulous barbecuing that you might be doing, or maybe fun things that you were doing with the flags or something for Memorial Day. Please send them to lagunawoodsvillage@gmail.com. Be right back. Welcome back. Well, I have Annette Sewell here who is going to talk to us a little bit about the committee meeting that happened this week earlier in the week. So thank you so much for being with us again. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Lisa. Good afternoon, everyone. GRF is grateful for the great job Director Eileen Paulin and her team are doing during this difficult situation, trying to reach all residents via Village TV, This Day Live 6 days a week, focused on COVID-19 updates, the website, e-blast, What's Up in the Village, the Village Breeze magazine, and email communications is challenging, along with the governance meetings going virtual. I want to say thank you to Lisa for the outstanding job that you, Paul Ortiz, and Mark Weiss have been doing to keep the village informed as well. The Media and Communications Committee meeting added a COVID-19 California legislative update, and that was sourced from Reuters to our agenda and reported the following. Governor Gavin Newsom reworks the California budget as COVID-19 wreaks havoc with California, the world's 5th largest economy. The California governor is required by law to pass a balanced budget. Thursday, November the 14th, Governor Gavin Newsom unveiled a revised state budget reflecting an anticipated $54.3 billion deficit, reflecting $13.4 billion in 2020 and $40.9 billion in 2021, caused by the coronavirus. This is a dramatic change from the projected $5.6 billion surplus and the $40.9 billion in reserves before the pandemic. Locally, GRF President Bunny Carpenter tasked the newly formed GRF Strategic Planning Committee to review the existing GRF 2020 budget. The first virtual meeting will take place on Wednesday, May 27th. This GRF Strategic Planning Committee will be working with the VMS executives to determine the required GRF 2020 budget revisions due to the COVID-19 impact on GRF 2020 revenues and expenses.
Mhm.
The GRF 2021 budget will be brought to an all boards meeting on July 22nd. So we are working on it, and we're keeping a close monitor.
Good.
Next, there was broadband and contracts report that Eileen Palin gave. And the consultant, whose name is the Broadband Group, has signed the contract, which will provide a baseline assessment along with future, meaning 5 and 10 plus year projections for cable, Wi-Fi, and streaming services. Their projected start date is the beginning of the third quarter, as they need to fly here. And then once they're here for the baseline of the equipment, it will require some interaction. So they're trying to figure all that out.
Okay.
Broadband's goal at the end of 2019 was to reduce standard definition TVs by the end of the second quarter 2020. There were 333 standard definition TVs in February, 104 in April, and believe that there's only 40 left now in May. And eliminating the standard definition TV equipment inventory will reflect in considerable broadband savings.
Mhm.
If everyone is using HD, the village will be streamlined and the savings will be considerable. Broadband will still service those analog TVs that are directly plugged into the wall.
Okay.
So that is continuing.
Mhm. Mhm.
Broadband's first quarter ending March 31st, 2020 financials were on target. There will be an increase next month in materials expense as the HVAC system keeping the equipment cool blew out and needs immediate replacement.
Right.
This expense is offset by a slight increase in the high-speed internet users for the quarter. And there has been reduced cable TV network merchandise sales. You know, they're down slightly as the TV6 team has not been able to produce commercials during the pandemic.
Right.
Lastly, the media and communications report highlights were given by Eileen Paulin, and she covered the following. The Media and Communications Department did a great job dealing with the Ayers Hotel, who canceled its use of their facility to house the homeless with COVID-19.
Mhm.
And this month, the department oversaw the village-wide face mask distribution of 20,000 donated face masks to residents for free.
Mhm.
During the pandemic, the department has launched a microsite. It's called the Laguna Woods Village Alerts.com,
Mhm.
which is for safety and security within the village.
Mhm.
This site may be accessed from the main website homepage by clicking on coronavirus. This microsite will also serve us in future pandemics. So it's really a website within a website that allows the people who maintain it to get us information a lot quicker on a daily basis to update it. It's a wonderful thing.
For any emergency.
Yes, it's incredible. And then golf opened up last Monday, and tennis opened up this Monday. So for safety reasons, pedestrians are no longer allowed to walk the inner golf cart path, only the outer paths.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to say, let us be mindful of everyone's safety as we move forward during this time, adapting and accepting these short-term changes. Please continue to participate in village life, bringing your best selves and ideas to the table to facilitate our getting through this in the best and most creative ways possible. Send your recommendations to info@vmsinc.org. And at the closing remarks of Monday's Media and Communications Committee meeting, United Director Elsie Addington commented that the movies on Village TV throughout this pandemic have been wonderful. Other directors, they have been. Other directors also commented on the quality of Village TV programming. They were especially grateful for this day and the frequency of CEO Jeff Parker's updates during this pandemic, including this day on Saturday. And I believe Village TV has been and continues to be a great comfort for folks during this emergency. And I especially loved your yesterday's brain teaser envelope. I
They are
couldn't.
getting good, huh? Some of these are crazy good.
They are.
Did you
That
get
was
the answer?
only when I watched the end of the program.
No, I am dying to know if anybody actually gets these things, because there's some of them. How about the one about the kid whose name was Billy? And I gave it right in the actual question, but you just blow right by that. So,
You know.
oh, I'm glad. I mean, we're trying to find all sorts of good stuff. So thank you very much for all those nice things.
Well, you're more than welcome, and I am just so thrilled at VMS management, how they have conducted this with media and communications, and the whole team just working together to get the word out. I think Village Television has been watched more by everyone, and they appreciate the movies, but just the comfort of the quality, and they know they can go there as a resource.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact that you can drill down and see, like, where can you get something in the village? Where can you go eat? Where can you do this and that as it relates to what's open during COVID? It's remarkable.
Thank you. It's kind of too bad that us Orange County people really don't have any local news to go to. It's all Los Angeles. I mean, they do have some reporters, but honestly, the local stations really have not been covering Orange County really that well at all. So we're glad to bring whatever we can. So thank you.
You're more than welcome.
All right. You stay healthy. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next month.
You've got it. Thank you.
All right. Now, thank you.
Bye-bye.
And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Annie McCary, who is here on behalf of the third board meeting. So welcome. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Lisa. Thank you. How are you?
Really good. And I'm glad to see you're doing well. You look great. And all of the folks here in Laguna Woods are doing a good job. So welcome. And I hear you have some updates for us.
Yes, I have some updates. Our board meeting was on Tuesday, and I'm just going to briefly highlight some of the points that were covered. First of all, for the chair's remark, Director Parson brought up some good pointers for residents. Number one is there's still some petty theft going around in the village, and residents are reminded to please lock all of your belongings up, including your car, and take the keys out of your car. So the motto is lock it or lose it.
Right. Yeah, I heard that. And, sometimes it's really easy, I think, to leave those little key fobs, when they're sitting in the middle and you press the button. I just forget sometimes and leave it in the middle. So I'm imagining that could be the possibility. So
good. It is. And one report was that a car was stolen. It was found with the keys in it. So, so it's a easy thing to forget sometimes, but just a reminder.
Okay.
Another thing that Chair Parson just talked about briefly was some of the rumors that are going around about reopening the facilities. Yeah. And residents are encouraged to not listen to the rumors, but rather watch Jeff Parker's CEO updates 3 times a week and get the actual facts about when clubhouses and other facilities are being opening.
Yeah, we try to have him on here on Village Television on this day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So yeah, he's doing a great job of keeping us up to date. So good point.
Good point. Thank you. I talked about the rumors, and another really good key point from the meeting, and I know Jeff covers it with his CEO updates, but Siobhan gave some really important facts for us to remember. Basically, one of them is that the COVID-19 reported cases as of May remain static within the city of Laguna Woods, and that's at 8 cases. So right. That's worth reminding and repeating again.
Yep.
In terms of facilities being open, the tennis center opened this week on Monday on a conditional basis. Reservations are required, And reservations can be made 1 day in advance by calling, and the number is 949-268-2481. So
Okay.
that's good information for the tennis residents that are out there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Another update that people have been waiting for are some opening of manor alteration and permits.
Okay.
A lot of construction and a lot of operations have been put on hold because of COVID-19. So the manor alterations and permits division have opened up as of Monday.
Okay.
And they are with limited services, resale inspections, some urgent repairs and preventive maintenance, and a lot of other services that are listed on the website that residents can go to the website at alterations@vmsinc.org. And there's updated information about what services are available.
Great, that's good. You know, a lot of stuff's been put on hold, right? I mean, all of our lives have really been put on hold, and it's really interesting. So I'm glad that we're finally at a point where we can start going back to some sort of normalcy.
Yes, absolutely. Another good thing that's going to be really, hopefully exciting for the residents, it has to do with new vehicle registration and those RFID tags.
Mm-hmm.
They have made it so simple. Resident Services is registering new vehicles and issuing those RFID tags by coming to the residents. What the residents can do is take a photo of their registration with their contact information on, email that to the community access at vmsinc.org.
Okay.
Customer service representative will call you, set up an appointment date and time, and security staff will go to your vehicle and apply the decal on your vehicle. So you never have to come to the community center for that service.
Super easy.
Yes.
Isn't that great? Maybe this is going to be a new normal for us. I don't know.
Well, it sure, yeah, services like this sure does make it a lot easier and a lot simpler.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see where things go in the next month or so, but you never know. I mean, I think a lot of things might just change over time. You don't know.
Yes, and they do. So we're all looking at a new normal now.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now, do you have any other, I know the items on the consent calendar, did you highlight any of that already? Or is that what you're doing now?
I'm just highlighting a couple of those. Okay. The Landscape Committee had 2 recommendations for approval of tree removals. So that was on the consent calendar. 2 trees were approved to be removed.
All right.
And that motion was passed. And let's see what else. And these tree requests and removals are based on the resolution. So if a resident makes a request to have a tree removed, and if it doesn't meet the new resolution or the old resolutions for tree removal, then that request is denied.
I see. Okay.
The other thing that's on the consent calendar, and this is very, very important, it has to do with the 2020 budget.
All right.
And this motion was to reduce funding for 9 projects for the year 2020.
I see.
And I'll give you a little bit of a background on that. The Maintenance and Construction Committee considered a list of 9 projects and programs from the Third Mutual Project Log and recommended that funding be reduced primarily to increase the available funding for more pressing projects and priorities. And I'll just go ahead and read what those 9 projects are in order of priority. And again, this is reducing funding. This is not cutting out these programs.
Okay.
Number 1, building address signs. Number 2, parapet walls. Number 3, energy projects. Number 4, golf cart parking and stripping. Energy wasteline remediation. Elevator replacement programs. Building structures, dry rot program, and finally, exterior paint program.
Okay.
So again, this recommendation came from the Maintenance and Construction Committee. A motion was made to reduce funding for the year 2020 for these projects. And so that motion was passed.
Got it.
Okay. For other new business, I'll just move down to new business.
Sure.
Landscape Committee recommended that we entertain a motion to deny 2 requests for tree removal because they did not meet the guidelines in the resolution. And that resolution number is 0311149.
Okay.
So a motion was made, it was second, and that motion did pass.
Okay.
In terms of other committee reports, the Finance Committee did make a report and review the finances for Third Mutual. That report was accepted.
Okay.
The Landscape Committee reported that the Landscape Department actually has a map on the website, and residents can go to the website, click on the landscape link, and it will show you a map of where the landscape crews are working and when they might be in your area.
Okay.
So that's really, really good information. If residents are sitting and wondering when landscape is going to be around, when they're going to remove the weeds and stuff, this map will show you when the landscape crew will be in your area.
Great.
Let's see. As far as other committee, the Maintenance and Construction Committee gave a report on the street lights. And again, that information is also on the website. One announcement was made that just a change in the chair and the co-chair of the Maintenance and Construction Committee. Director Munchnick is the new director, and Coach Bada is now co-director. He remains on the committee just as a co-director assignment.
All right.
Let's see here. A lot of the committees, Third Mutual and GRF, are not having regular meetings now, of course, because of the social distancing.
Sure.
So the meetings that are being held, of course, are being virtual meetings. And some of the meetings that are not taking place are like the Security and Access Committee, some of the Safety and Security, I said that one, Disaster Task Force. And many of them are just suspended for now, and more information will be forthcoming on that. Okay. One idea that has surfaced is virtual meetings, especially for the traffic hearings.
Sure.
We're looking at the possibility, is something down the road, of having traffic hearing meetings virtual. So more information to be coming on that.
Okay.
Another committee highlight was the Community and Access Committee. They also met virtual. The big update on that is that the July 4th fireworks for this year have been canceled.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, mainly because of the social distancing.
Sure.
So for this year, it is canceled, and more information will be forthcoming about if any activities are going to be planned for the 4th of July. Right. Again, we're following the governor's guidelines for gatherings and social distancing.
Exactly.
So we may have to watch fireworks on TV.
If they even have fireworks, we'll have to wait and see what happens across the world, I think. Some people might do it, some people might not.
Well, I hope not. We can always watch them virtual.
I know, that's true. Or maybe go to last year's on YouTube.
That would be fun.
All right. Do you have anything else?
Let me just make sure that I go over my notes here. Maybe, I think those were the highlights. Just basically for media and communication. The website is updated very frequently. There's a lot of good stuff being put out by media and communication. There are the exercise programs on TV6. Just wonderful programs. Movies are a big hit. We've gotten lots of compliments on the quality of the movies that are being shown. So kudos to the media and communication department.
Excellent. Well, thank you. Yeah, we're trying to make sure we come up with some good stuff for them to do. So hopefully They won't have to do it too much longer, but we are still looking at about another month. So we'll keep those movies going. Well, thank you so much, Annie. I appreciate you taking the time, and we'll see you again, and you stay healthy.
Thank you. Thank you. And you have a great day.
Thank you. You too. All right. And we'll be right back after this. Back, but we wanted to remind you that on Monday, we're going to bring you the 2018 Memorial Day concert. That is just full of great stuff. We have choirs and other people singing and music, and that'll be on Monday, Memorial Day, from 10 a.m. to noon, and that'll be just something fun for you to watch. You can see here we've got a clip for you to look at with all those kids in their red coats. Sounds good. So that'll be on Monday, May 25th from 10 a.m. to noon, and that'll be brought to you on Monday. Okay, let's take a look at our Friday movie, which is tomorrow. The Friday movie is Mary, Queen of Scots, and that'll be at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 7 p.m. without subtitles. And as we said before, it's about the Queen of France at 16 and widowed at 18. The two ladies go at it. The queens behold their sisters in fear and fascination. So kind of leery of one another. That'll be on Friday, tomorrow, Mary, Queen of Scots at 2 p.m. with subtitles and 7 p.m. without subtitles. And that is brought to you by Memorial Care. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our weather one last time. It is looking absolutely beautiful. Sunny, 79, 79, 59. Tomorrow, 76, 60, looking really good. Tomorrow, some clouds with sunshine, 73, 58. And then we've got Sunday, partly cloudy with sunshine, 76, 60. And then Monday, we've got sunny and a bit warmer at 80 and 62. Stay tuned for tomorrow's broadcast at 9 a.m. Or you can watch us here on Channel 6 Village Television at 12:30 and 5 p.m. We'll see you again tomorrow at 9. Stay healthy, and we'll see you tomorrow.